Oh, look at that. Still some juice left. I'm gonna get a little clean area. Sweeto. Okay, how are we doing? Man, that one looks pretty dry and cracky, huh? So we could probably hit that with a little bit more spray. Seems like it never finished. Okay, for sure. We'll hit this with more spray and then be done with it. This is it. I'm glad we got in the grass because there was no way of me trying to taper the grass after the kickstand's been put down. All right. Facing it downward. Oh, shit. Yeah. Kind of throws you off because look how it inclines like this. So you really don't know where you're tilting sometimes. But man, that's kegged on there. All right, so let it go. We're going to continue on. What we're about to do is we're going to take this guy, tape him up. And I don't want to get close when I'm mounting the exhaust, so we'll wait that for another day, which is fine. Good things come to those who wait, I guess. Or do we have a choice? Okay, I'm going to put my anchor thing on. It's been charging. Wow, it's the last, what was it, 2 hours? This one's a continue, so 4 hours straight. And our phone has not beeped on us letting us know it's low battery. That 5,000 milliamp hours sure is freaking awesome. I'm glad I actually brought it out to use it. I wasn't thinking I have use for it anymore because I'm not always on my phone. But now I realize this is probably the purpose of what it was meant for and meant to do. I can't imagine. I could probably even put it in my pocket while riding the GoPro. I could probably get the GoPro record for 5 hours straight. You know, in full color 1080p. I probably won't be able to do 14K even though I put a 128 gigabyte micro SD card in there. There's plenty of SD card, but still, you know, it's probably won't. So we're gonna go ahead and tape this in the bottom here in case that little roller decides to play and hit. It's not gonna put a little black mark on our crankcase. And just to double check, we're gonna twisting the roller to see how much of it is black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna leave it like that. Just to make sure, I'll put a double tape in case it bleeds the first one. Yep. Alright, there you go. Shouldn't be doing this. Then we'll put our ankle biter afterwards. So overall, I think we did pretty well. I mean, we got all the enamel protected that we wanted, even the areas that we couldn't probably do with a little pin anyway, so it worked out for us. So let's go ahead and prepare to move this guy in, and we'll put the adhesive tomorrow again, or we'll attempt to. It's gonna be cold again, but that's okay. Because I don't want to take any chances because it's still wet paint and I don't know what we painted around that area anyway. And I don't want to put adhesive on there for the reason of just trying to get it all done today anyway. So what I'm going to do is start moving the bike in. So let me see if I can break ground. Don't worry. This tripod is painted black anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it gets a little black paint on it. One good thing about driving something that's beat up, you don't have to worry about when you park it somewhere. Someone's going to take it, scratch it, or dent it. You can actually enjoy the drive. So I'm kind of glad it's not perfect, but it's close to it, right? And we don't want it to be too classy. Okay, so as I'm rolling, I'm going to go and try to get the Kinnex. I'm going to put the Kinnex already. Okay, let's get it off of here. There we go, it's smacked. I'll show you once we get back to landing where it smacked at. Oh, let me go and remove this god-awful saran paper. Let's go for a spin in the clear drive. You guys can see me here driving it. I don't even have to use gas or turn on the scooter on. Can you believe that? Ooh, loud. Vroom, vroom. Oh. Alright. We'll probably put a cover over it. I'd rather get the cover dirty than someone else's fingerprints on there by accident. So we'll go ahead and straighten this cardboard out. Oh yeah, look at that, it straightened by itself when I came through. The reason why I put in a cardboard is so I want to know if there's any kind of leaks. Okay, now, I should have hit it actually. Let me go back, I gotta show you, I gotta hit it, another one. When the center kickstand's off the hook, there's another area that I should have hit when it was off. So let me go and do that. You can see here what I'm trying to do a little bit. You can see here the center kickstand. Look at that little area there. We didn't hit. There's some grass pieces here that shouldn't be stick on there. I gotta move that out. Try and be really careful, not touch the paint. So I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be harder. There you go. Can't help it. Or can I? Let me try to see if I can get some cardboard. If I do a spray on this one, it's going to be pretty damn scary. Because now I'm inside now. I don't want to really get everything messy. So I'm just going to put this behind it. It might want to ricochet onto my CVT, which it always does at the end of everything, right? So let's go and give it a nice coat of primer here. I mean enamel. How about that? Yeah, tell them. All right, here we go. That one's done. I could put him down, but it's going to be harder, so what I'll do is I'll just keep him leaning. He's on cardboard anyway. Just going to lean him for about maybe a couple minutes, or maybe like an hour or so. Let it dry, let's do his thing. At least we got that taken care of. A little enamel actually helps too. Overall, it gives it a little bit more rubberized feel. So when you're putting your foot on there, it won't just slip off. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna show you the trick, since we're not moving our scooter much anymore. In fact, I actually wanted to center it because I really want to get this guy onto the cardboard perfectly aligned. Wish I just had a bigger cardboard laying around somewhere. But I don't, so this is it. This is my only thing to determine if the scooter is dripping oil or what. So let me go ahead and rearrange this. And you guys can see I'm going to go ahead and, because I don't want to lock the brakes in right now, I mean the handlebar brakes, until I get this to where I need it to be. So here we go. Tape all over my shoes. That was fun. Carpet, kind of center it. Okay, so everything is just fragile here. Let's grab this, align this. Let's back it up, shall we? Hold on to it. Beep, beep, beep. This is normally where I use the center kickstand to do this, but since the center kickstand is not ready yet. Alright, so let's see here. A little piece of cloth there. Just in case it gets the cloth dirty. Lesser issue. Alright, so there we go. We got this done. We're going to lock it down in position here. This is pretty much where we're going to station it for the rest of the day. And we're going to tilt our scooter somewhat right. Okay, so now we're gonna do is get a couple of tie straps. You can use whatever color. It's gonna be temporary hold anyway. So let's see. I just need a couple white ones. That way I know I have tie straps on there because it won't just blend in. Some pretty good, strong, regular size tie strap. This will keep the air bubbles from coming in while 24 hours letting it sit. So you just want to go ahead and just tie strap it here on both sides. You can squeeze the brake lever. So just give it a squeeze as far as you can go, or you can go all the way, more the barrier. Okay, you don't want to damage your handlebar now. You can do that. Look at that. I went all the way actually. Or sort of, almost all the way. Probably go all the way. Look at that. I can squeeze it all the way. Okay, what that does, it forces the air to come out the other way. It's definitely squeezing our brakes right here, that's for sure. You don't want to force your bike to move anymore after you do this. You're going to just let it rest for the remaining 24 hours. Do the same thing on this side. Don't worry, this one's going to be a little bit more, but that's fine. Look at that, I can get all the way. There you go. And just cut it when you're ready in 24 hours. And then the air should come out. It's going to squeeze itself out somewhere somehow through the bolts because it needs to escape. So that way you can also test your brake lines to see if it can actually hold the pressure, especially our JB weld that we created. So there it goes. It's locking in pressure there, both sides here. So that's it. Michael from NCY store. You don't want to stay around while I clean up all that. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I enjoy painting it. So now it's time to enjoy cleaning it. That's it. Talk to you guys in the next video. Guess what? It actually did not hit the other side of the CVT cover, which is the left crankcase. If you look at it, it came all the way protruding to the belt area when you don't have that CVT cover on there. So the roller actually almost come near here to the almost the variator, really, if it was going to hit. But however, what we noticed there was, you forgot what else we should have painted. This will probably be one good step to paint right here. Now this one's going to be a little tricky to do because we have to pull it down or somehow. I'm trying to, this is the cloth I think. But what we're going to try to do is just pull it down and away. So we want to actually paint this guy right here, but we want to clean him up first. So I totally forgot to look at that guy. The other one, he's ready to go probably. But let's go and clean this guy up, and that way we can get ready to paint him up. See if I can actually swing him a little bit lower. I either have to go all the way down with this guy or keep him up. So if I'm going to keep him up, that means I'm going to have a little dummy foam or something, or even a piece of wood that we can just spray paint over, just to hold him in place while we do that. So let's go ahead and prepare him to get cleaned up first. First of all, we need to clean him up, so let's get a little brush. I didn't see that actually until the last minute. Okay, so here we go. We'll scrub him down. This is still wet. Wet, but okay. I think it's wet with some kind of soap, really. So it's okay. I just hope it's not wet with WD-40. Because again, we don't want to not have it stick. So what we're going to do is just kind of wipe them down. So let me go and pull them over. Give them a good clean here. Almost like chalking your pool stick. There we go. We just want the bare metal you can see here. And it's good for this one too to get enamel because then it creates a really nice rubber. I mean, it's not going to last forever, but it'll still last long enough where it didn't have it, right? So let's go ahead and then we'll dry them up as well. Sorry. Gotta keep them. Okay, we got it clean. Well, not so clean, but you can see here I got my finger now. I'm in it to win it now. We don't want to paint any dirt, you know. We just want to actually paint the bare metal. So just go ahead and whatever you need to do, just kind of get it all cleaned out, scrubbed, all the dirt off of them. Then we're just going to hit them with a shot of our enamel, which creates a little bit of that rubber. It's still going to be glossy, but it's has a little nice coating there to protect it. from just bare metal exposed. Okay, so he's ready to go. We'll come back to him in just a second here. Let's go clean the other side too, because there's two of them, right? Center is a center kickstand stabilizer. So there we go. Nice and clean. One down clean, one more to go. Let's go and focus on cleaning the other side, and that way we can just hit it both at the same time and see of a less mess we can do here. I thought we were done. I really did. I guess the more you inspect things, the more you start nosing everything else. So the minute I do this, I bet you I'll catch something else around here. I'll think, oh, we got that. Oh, we got this. But no, I think this is it. I think it's the last one. We'll try to cone him in and give him a spray down. Kind of rub all that off of him. All that grime stuff. Okay, wipe them off with a towel. You see, it dries really fast, enamel. Remember we sprayed this, all this? See, I'm sorry. Look at that. All this was sprayed, remember? Nice and clean too, by the way. Yeah, doesn't get off my hand. Dries really fast. I'm even confident I'll put, oh no, I'm not that confident. It looks so nice and shiny, I just don't want to ruin it. Alright, so yep, we totally forgot his feet. We took care of his body to his head, and we totally forgot the feet. Oh man, I shouldn't even be rubbing that far, but lucky it's dry already. It dries really, really fast. Okay, so this shouldn't be a hard spray at all. We'll cover this like kind of like funnel him in, so if he does go a little bit further down the rail, he's not going to ricochet anywhere else he feels like it. So let's go ahead and get some tape. Just give it a second to air out. We'll start on the other side first because that one's ready and dry. Okay. No lubricant. Make sure he's dry. Okay, so he's ready to roll. Okay, let's go ahead and get some things to shape him the way we want it to. We might even have the tape. Okay, this one's... Now, I think, again, we got to actually have him clamp on something. Even a piece of, just something we could throw away right afterwards. Any kind of, maybe small box to keep them down. All these ones I think I have a use for. This is where I kept the exhaust. In case it does it wrong, I can just ship them out. Oh, there we go. Our little toolbox here. I don't have to waste that guy yet. There must be plenty of other small boxes we can utilize. How about this one? Hey Michael again. I'm not sure what happened. I guess my camera maybe lost power or something, but I don't think it was a power issue. I guess it lets me record for 51 more minutes, but I just want to show you what I did afterwards. Now we got everything cleaned up already. I brought this back in, so it's just sitting underneath here, not touching anything. Looks like it's touching, but it's not. It's not touching the center kickstand or anything. It shouldn't be, but it's close to it though. So you can see here, it's not really touching it. But yeah, we just gotta give this a good spray paint to coat it. I coned it up, kind of sprayed in a downward position so I don't actually, you know, shoot up. But it didn't ricochet up either, so it's a good thing. See, it's a nice little clean coat now. So I'm pretty happy with it. See, the metal looked like it's still exposing, even though it's a pretty thick coat. You can see that the enamel, you know, tries its best to stick to it, but some areas it can't. But it's still got most of the other parts, so which is good. I'm happy. And you can check out the other side too, real quick here. But yeah, we brought everything in. I'm gonna go ahead and let everything rest. Right, it's actually almost dry already, but I still want to just let it sit because we have our brake lever, everything else put in place. And I think my back is sort of giving it to me now. But yeah, you can see what I did was I didn't even spray this one much at all. I took whatever was left that dropped from the little paper wrap, and I just kind of sort of like candy apple it or something, you know, like kind of dipped it into that little puddle of the drip that I had, and it worked just beautifully. It's still the same. See there? You saw it before, right? I hope you guys caught that video. I think it was 4 minutes, so it should caught it. But now look at that. Now it's nice gloss enamel black. So that's pretty much how you can protect your center kickstand from wearing out too fast It's gonna still rub in the pavement a little bit, but at least you got a little bit extra protection just to get on there, kind of renew it a little bit, and also give it a nice little rubberized feel once it hits the pavement a little bit too. So I'm surprised everything turned out pretty good. You know, and these actually turn out almost like a chrome black sort of, the Allen bolts. I'm thinking of doing this also once we actually put those 3 bolts in there, which I took them out. But I don't want to do them now because I know that once you took them out, you're going to thicken the thread and they might not re-thread back. So I'm going to probably maybe cover it up and then give a little quick spray on the top. Because the minute we spray it right now, we put our little Allen socket on there, it's probably going to scrape it off anyway. So it's probably be better after we install it, then give the spray. Who knows? We'll see which one is easier. I'll do one maybe before I bolt it on, and then one actually when it's bolted on. I was going to get that one as well as that long exhaust bolt because we didn't have a black Allen bolt, remember? So I was going to go ahead and take that and then hit it with a spray as well once we actually get that set on there. That way it won't be a little shiny Allen bolt like these ones hanging out in the back area, which we probably don't, you know, wouldn't be suited. The front one looks nice. It looks good for it. But in the back one, we'll keep it like Dark Knight. You know, even the brake caliper. If I had a choice of getting the black brake caliper, I probably wouldn't because I still wanted a little bit gray to match the rim. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the results. This cable leaning, it's fine. There's no more issue here. It can lean all it's want. When this gets drier, we can wrap it. So in the meantime, yeah, this is it. This is the final results of all our sanding down, rinsing it with some kind of carb cleaner, and then also using carb cleaner to come back at it to get the paint off that we don't want it to sit on the enamel. So you can see the whole yard's clean. Only evidence of me spraying slightly a little bit. It's just like this area right here. So that was it. That's a little spraticle part that left behind of a trace. A little lawn mow on that one. It should be done. Recycling is a President's Day, so it's not going to be until tomorrow. So what I'm doing, I'm letting it rest still on the side stand, not the center kickstand. I put that little piece of paper there, or a piece of a shock box there to hold it. Look like it's enough pressure there. And we'll just let it sit, and tomorrow we'll get a better end result. Again, Michael from NCY Store signing out for sure for today. What do they do? They swing it like this. Booyah!